Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Data Analyst with Angie. In today's class, we'll be learning VLOOKUP function. Okay, like I earlier said in our previous class, I said we're going to be learning VLOOKUP and index match function. We have several functions in Excel. So this is another function we're going to learn today, which is called VLOOKUP. All right, VLOOKUP is the V actually stands for vertical, which means that it searches for values in the first column of a table and then it returns a value from another column in the same row. So I'm going to break that down. For instance, you're working in a hotel. You want to know which customer has the highest booking, or who is your regular customer, right? But now you have a data set. You don't want to be searching for the name of the customer. All right, and that data set you have has column names like ID, customer ID, then customer name, and etc. Now you want to look up the name of the customer with the highest highest booking, but you want to use the ID. You have an information, you have an ID, you want to look up the name, right? So this is what VLOOKUP is all about. So you use that ID to look up the name of that customer. So that's why we have ID, distributor ID, and distributor name. Okay. Remember I talked about structured data, how to convert your data into a table form, where you have to highlight your all your data sets, okay, and then you press your Control T, all right, to convert that table into a structured data. Now this right here is a structured data, all right. To prove that it's a structured data, you can see this table design on top of your worksheet, right? So this is a structured data. So when you want to look up a particular name, of a customer, you already have a structured data. But if you do not have a structured data, you can, go about structuring your data. Now you want to know the name of this structured data. Let's say, for instance, we already have a structured data, right? We want to know the name of this table. You click on your table design and you go to your left. All right, you see your table name. Now the name of this table is called distributor underscore table tree. Okay, it's called distributor underscore table tree. Let's not forget, because we're working with this table name, distributor underscore table tree. All right, now this is our structured table. Let's go back to our VLOOKUP. Now we are asked to the question says your team has been given a list of transactions that require additional follow-up. Now, identify the associated distributors below using VLOOKUP. All right, so this is what we are going to do now. So if you want to get your formula, you want to get your functions, we already know where our functions are. It is right here, but it won't show any function for you if you do not type in your equal to sign. So first of all, you enter your equal to sign, okay, and now we are going to, when you click on this drop down arrow, you are going to see the different function Excel has. Okay, this equals to sign, we already know it indicates, or it tells your Excel, or it makes your Excel know that you want to perform a calculation. That's why you first of all enter your equal to sign. Now what formula do you want to use? What function do you want to use for this particular question? You want to use VLOOKUP. To search for VLOOKUP, this is VLOOKUP. You click on VLOOKUP. So you're going to be seeing a display of what you need to do to be able to perform this analysis. Now you're asked the lookup value. Now what's the lookup value? It is a value you want to look up. For instance, you have an ID name, you have an ID, right? You have a name, you have stuff like sales, like revenue. So what do you want to look up? Now what you want to look up is this. This is the only information you have. This is the only information you have, distributor ID. You want to look up this ID. You want to know who has this ID. All right. So you click on it. It shows here B9. All right. If you don't want to click on it, you can just type out your B9. But I prefer clicking on it. It saves you time instead of you stressing yourself to know what row it is in and what column it is in. Right. Now the next question is, what is the table array? The table array here means the table containing the data you are looking for. Now remember we talked about this structured table, and what did we say the table name is? We said the table name is distributor underscore table tree. All right, so let's go back. I'm going to have to I wanted to explain the distributor table tree for us. So what's the name of the table? Distributor. You type your distributor underscore table tree. All right, this is the name of our table. You have to be very particular about your spellings. Whatever you save your structured data as is what you're going to type, in your table array. Now they are asking for the column index number. The column you're looking for is name, right? So looking for the name that has this distributor ID. Where is this name? What column is this name is? You look at your data set. Okay, look for the name. This is distributor name. What number of column is it in? This is 1, this is 2. Okay, so you come here and type 2. All right, that's the column index number. It is 2. Now they said, what is the range lookup? Now, what is range lookup? Range lookup, we have false and we have true. Now, the false means that you want to look for the exact match of this distributor name, of this distributor ID. You want to look for the exact match. What is the exact match, that belongs to this distributor ID? But if you choose false, false means that it might not even be this. It might be close to this number, something that looks like this number is what you are looking for. But no, what are we looking for? We are looking for the exact name that belongs to this distributor ID. So we are going to what? Type false. Okay, false. That means we want the exact name. But if you do not want the exact name, you want something that looks like that is close, that is approximately close to this number, you can type true. But no, we want to know the exact name of the customer, right? So we want to click on OK. See, this is what VLOOKUP does for you. It helps you to look up a name from a range of data, right? So let's do that again. So we type our equal to sign. What do you want to look for? You want to look for the name that belongs to this distributor ID. So what function do you want to use? You want to use a VLOOKUP function. You type your VLOOKUP. Immediately you start typing, Excel is going to display the functions for you. So you double click on the function you want to use. Now, this is a display of what you're to do. Okay, this is another way to go about this. We are going to do this over and over again. Now, what is the lookup value? We have the lookup, open brackets, lookup value, table array, column index number, then range lookup. Now, what is the lookup value? Remember, you can see there's a comma here, right? There's a comma after the lookup value, and there's a table array, there's a comma after table array, and there's a comma after the column index number. What are we looking for? Well, what do you want to use to look for the name? You want to use distributor ID. You tap your distributor ID once, then you enter your comma, and then what is the table array? The table array means what is the name of the table you want to look up this name from. It is called distributor table tree. Distributor. Okay. Immediately you start typing, Excel is going to display the different names of tables for you. You already know the table, how you save your table. You double click, tap, tap. Okay, enter your comma. What is the index column index number? What number of column are you looking for that has names? Number what? Number 2. You type 2. Remember, from our table here, our data set where we have our structure table, we have distributor ID, then we have, after it we have name. Okay, so that's the second column. You type your number 2, which is second column, and then the next thing is what? Your range lookup. Is it true? Is it false? False means, do you want an exact match? You want something that exactly that has the exact distributor ID, or do you want something that is approximate to the distributor ID? What we are looking for is something that is exactly matches the distributor ID. So what are we going to type? We're going to type false, and then we close brackets and we hit enter. Now this is the name Anika Tillman that has this distributor ID. Okay, so let's go down. Now they're asking for using the sales data set type tab. Let's put the sales channel for each distributor ID. Sales channel. Let's go back to our data set and let's know what column number this sales channel is. Let's count. This is the sales channel, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Sales channel is in what? Number 5. What is the name of the table? The name of the table is what? Distributor table 3. What is the name of the what number of column are we looking for this sales channel? The sales channel is in column number 5. All right. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go back to our calculation box. 5, sales channel is the number 5. So what we want to look for is the sales channel that has that distributor ID. Okay, click on your equals to sign. Come here, your functions bar, right? What function do you want to use? You want to use VLOOKUP, you double click. Sorry, you click once. Let's cancel. Equals to VLOOKUP. Okay, now this is the other way to go about it. All right, you can go to your where your functions are and click on the function you want to use, or you can just directly solve the problem without going to your functions tab. All right, so you just type out your function. Now VLOOKUP, what is the lookup value are we looking for? We are looking for this distributor ID. We want to use this distributor ID to get the sales channel. What table array? That is the name of the table. Distributor underscore table 3. Okay, if this is not right, Excel is going to reveal to you that it's not right. It is right. That's why you're seeing all of this number and they've been both that you're seeing. It's already giving you the name. All right, and it's telling you the country is France. All right, so now we want to know, Excel wants to know what column number. Okay, what are you looking for exactly? What's the column number of what you're looking for? So remember I said number 5. Okay, now the range lookup, is it true or is it false? False. Do you want an exact match? True. Do you want something that is approximately close to the distributor ID? What we want is the exact match, so we type false. False. And we'll hit enter. Now this is the sales channel, it's a retail sales channel. So let's do the other way to calculate VLOOKUP. Equals to VLOOKUP, tap tap. What we already have you know what this right here helps you to know what to do after each entry. All right, so this is lookup value. What lookup value? You're looking for this ID. Now comma, enter your comma, you have to follow the guideline. What table array? The name of the table. Type your distributor table. You see names. Now you have to choose the exact name of the table, of your structure table. Now let's see, this is distributor table 3. Tap tap. Okay, comma. What is the column index number? Number what? 5. You type your 5, comma. Is it true or is it false? You want exact match, so you type false. Close brackets, hit enter. This is an online word sales channel. Let's do for the next one. Equals to, go to your functions bar on the left part of your screen, just after your where you have file, home, insert, page layout. You see functions. These functions would only appear to you once you already have entered your equal to sign. Okay, now what is the function you want to use to calculate this problem? VLOOKUP. You tap your VLOOKUP once. Now you have your wizard box chart. Now what is the VLOOKUP value are you looking for? You want the lookup value you want to use to get to the sales channel. This is it, the distributor ID, right? So what is the table array? You type your distributor table. You have to type it right. Distributor underscore table 3, table 3. Okay, now it is right. Why? Because it is not showing right here that there's an error message. Okay, so what is the column index number? Is number what? 5. the column you are looking for this sales channel is, the sales channel is in what column? Is in number 5. So is it true range lookup or is it a false range lookup? It's a false range lookup. Why? Because we are looking for the exact match. You hit OK. So this sales channel here is what? Is the direct sales channel. So let's do for the last one. All right. So equals to, let's just type out our formula. VLOOKUP, tap, open bracket, lookup value, this, comma, distributor. You see the names, choose distributor table, you double click, comma, what number of column is that in? Number 5, comma, false. Close bracket, enter. Let's see. Falses, false, not falses. That's why we have error. All right, enter. Okay, that's it. Let's go to sales channel. We want to get for sales channel, we want to get for quantity, we want to get for revenue. We have done sales channel. Okay, so let's do for quantity, or let's take back sales channel. All right, so equals to v, let's go and look. Sales channel we already know is in number 5 column. Okay, VLOOKUP equals to VLOOKUP. This is our lookup value, comma, distributor table 3, double click, tap, comma. In what column is this sales channel in? Is number 5, comma, we want an exact match, we type false. Close bracket, enter. What quantity? Now go back to your data set. Quantity is in what column? You have to count. This is H. H is number what alphabet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quantity is number 8. Go back to where you want to calculate this quantity. Number 8, do not forget, equals to VLOOKUP, tap. This distributor ID is the lookup value, comma, distributor table 3, tap. What number of this thing of column? Number 8. You enter number 8 equals to, you want the exact match, you type false. Close bracket, enter. So this is the quantity. You're looking now, you are looking for revenue. Now you go to your data set. Where is revenue? Is in what? Column J. And what number is this column J? Start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10. So equals to VLOOKUP, tap. Our lookup value is our distributor ID, comma. We want to use the ID to look for what? Revenue. The name of the table is called the table array. Type distributor. Once you start typing, Excel will display different names saved for you. So you see distributor table 3, tap, comma. What is the number of column this revenue is in? Is in number 10, comma. False, yes, because we want exact match. Now let's go, we'll do this the second time and we'll just drag through. Okay, this is number 10 column and this is number 8 column and this is number 5 column. So equals to VLOOKUP. What is the lookup value? This is the distributor. We want to use this distributor ID to look up to look for the sales channel, comma. What is the table array? That is, what is the name of the table? Distributor table 3, comma. Number what? Number 5. The sales channel is in what number of row? Number 5 row, comma. False, yes, because we want an exact match. Close bracket, enter. This is number 8. The quantity is in number 8 column. Equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is what? This distributor ID, comma. What is the table ID array? That's the name of the table. Distributor table 3. Tap. Number what column is quantity in? Number 5 column, comma. False, because we want an exact match. Enter. Sorry, number 8. I typed 5, that's why we are having that. We're looking for what is in the number 8 column. So you hit enter. That's the quantity. What is the revenue? This is number 10. Let's go back to our data set to be sure. J is what? Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10 is where revenue is. equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this distributor ID, comma. You always enter your comma sign. You have the guide underneath your function. Okay, you have the guide, follow the guide. What table array? That's the name of the table, distributor table 3, comma. What's the column index number? Number what? 10, comma, false. Yes, because we want an exact match. Hit enter. Okay, so let's just drag down. Drag, hit on the first answer you have and drag down. Okay, drag down. So here you go. Now we are asked rather the next VLOOKUP with inferior and okay and put the name associated with the distributor ID. Okay, we are looking for country name and also revenue. But if there's any error, okay, maybe for instance there's no country that has any of this distributor ID, you use a formula that is called if error. So the if error helps you to tell Excel that okay, there's no particular country that has any of this distributor ID. You should replace whatever. Okay, you should replace that particular or replace what ID, right, row under the country. You should display it as no data. That's what we're going to be using our if error for. But first of all, let's start this way. Equals to VLOOKUP, tap distributor ID, comma, distributor table 3, comma, country is under which column index. Let's look for country. Number what? 3. A, B, C. 3 is in number 3. That's the column index number. False, yes, because we want an exact match. Enter. Okay, let's look for name. Name is number 2, column index. Equals to VLOOKUP, this distributor ID, comma, distributor table 3, comma, 2. The column index number is 2. We already did for name. That's why I don't have to go back to our structure table. Comma, false. Yes, because we want an exact match. Close bracket, hit enter. Revenue is number 10. Equals to VLOOKUP, distributor ID, comma, distributor table 3. Column index number is 10, comma, false. Yes. Hit enter. Okay, now we are going to do what we call nesting. When you have more than one function, where you want to use more than one function to solve a particular problem is what we call nesting in Excel. So now we are asked to use if error, to pull the names associated with the distributor ID. So what we do here is right after your equals to sign, you go up in your formula tab where you perform your where you can see your formula displayed out for you or your function displayed out for you. You see equals to all that you have done, right? So you immediately after your equals to, you type your if error. Immediately you start typing, Excel is going to display different functions for you. So you tap on the one you want to use, double click, tap. Okay. So we have if error VLOOKUP B42 distributor table 3 3 false. Okay, now after this bracket that you have, you type your quotation mark, your double quotation mark, and you type no data. You enter your double quotation mark again, you close bracket, you hit enter. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time. Country is in what? Is in column number what? 3. Equals to VLOOKUP. Okay, what is the table, the lookup value, this distributor ID, comma, the table array, the name of the table is what? Distributor table tree. Double click. Number what is country in. Number what column? Number 3. So you type 3, comma, false. So like I said, you can actually still use 0 to replace false. Okay, 0 is false, 1 is true. 0 means exact match, 1 means approximately look like the exact match. So let's use 0. Okay, then you close bracket. What do? You want to use your if error in case there's an error. In case there is no country that has a particular ID, you use no data to replace that cell. So immediately after your equal to sign, what do you enter? You enter the function if error. Double click, tap tap. So you come right after your brackets. Okay, you enter your comma sign. All right, enter your double quotation mark. Type no data. Remember I said the reason for this double quotation mark is you're telling Excel to, this is a text, replace also with this text. Okay, that's why you're entering no, you're entering this no data in between a double quotation mark. You close brackets, you hit enter. You see we have a country that's the name is Burkina Faso. So let's do this again. Equals to VLOOKUP, tap tap, distributor ID, comma, distributor table tree, tap tap, comma, 3 is in column index number, comma, 0 which means false, which means exact match, close bracket. Come up here where you have your display of your formula. Immediately after your equal to sign, you type if error, double click, tap tap, and come be right after your close bracket, you enter comma. Okay, you enter comma, then you enter your word, double quotation mark, type no data, close with double quotation mark, and then close your bracket and hit enter. You see, this particular distributor ID does not have a country nor a name. All right, so let's come here and do it one more time or twice. Equals to VLOOKUP. Remember our name is in number 2 column. Type VLOOKUP, tap tap. This is our lookup value, comma, distributor table 3, comma, number 2. The name is in number 2 column, comma, 0 which means false, close bracket. Come up where you have your functions. Okay, where you have your display of function, you type if error. Right after your bracket, you enter comma, double quotation mark, no data. You're telling Excel if there's nothing that belongs to this particular distributor ID, replace the cell with no data. Don't leave it empty. Okay, then close bracket, hit enter. Now Anika Tillman is the name. So let's go for let's see if this one is not going to have, is going to have this particular is going to belong to this ID. So equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is the distributor ID, comma, distributor table 3 is our table array. The name is in what? Number 2, column number 2. Hit for enter false or you enter 0, close bracket. Come up, type your if error. If there's error, if error means if there's any error, please replace with also value. You want to enter, replace with what if there's error? Double quotation mark, no data. Double question mark, close bracket, hit enter. See, there's no data for this. Okay, so we're just going to drag through. That's when to use nesting in VLOOKUP function. Okay, so you drag down, you drag down. All right, this one is showing us no data, this one is showing us not available, not available, but we want to replace this with this NA with what? We want to replace it with no data. So let's come up where we have our function displayed. Type if error. After your close bracket, you enter comma, double question mark, no data. double quotation mark, close bracket, hit enter. So this one you do the same or you drag down. So if error, type your if error, immediately after your close bracket, comma, double quotation mark, no data, double quotation mark, close bracket, hit enter. Here you go. So let's do for this. Come up here on top of your spreadsheet where you have your function displayed for you, where you have your formula displayed for you. After your equal to sign, you enter if error, tap tap, come after your close bracket, comma, okay, double quotation mark, no data, double quotation mark, close bracket, hit enter. So just drag down. Okay, that's it. So we want to do we want to get this total revenue. Let's see. We don't have do we have we don't have the formula already set. So we're just going to do equals to sum, double click, drag down, close bracket, hit enter. This is our total revenue. Okay, your team has been given a list of transactions that require additional follow-up. Identify the associated distributors below using VLOOKUP. The name is in number 2 of our column. So equals to VLOOKUP, tap tap, distributor ID, comma, distributor table 3, comma 2 as our index column number, and then 0, which means false, close bracket, hit enter. Just drag down. Okay, our revenue equals to revenue is number 10, VLOOKUP, tap tap, distributor ID, table array, comma, number 10 as the column index, 0 for false, close bracket, hit enter. Drag down. Replace with if error. Immediately after your equals to sign, if error, type your if error. Now go to the end of your formula, hit comma, double quotation, no data, close with double quotation and close bracket, hit enter. Do the same for this. Immediately after your equal to sign, if error, comma, double quotation, no data, double quotation, close bracket, hit enter. What is his total revenue? Equals to sum, drag, close bracket, hit enter. That's it. Unit price. Use the sales data to pull up the unit price for each distributor ID. So let's go and look for unit price. What is the column index number? Unit price. This is number 9 column. Come and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9, unit price. Okay, equals to VLOOKUP, distributor ID, distributor table 3, comma, number 9, comma 0, close bracket, hit enter. Drag all the way down. Where you have NA, replace with no data. Type your if error immediately afterwards, your equals to sign. At the end of your formula, comma, double quotation, no or data, double quotation, close bracket, hit enter. Where you have NA, replace NA with what? With no data. Type your if error, comma, double quotation, no data, double quotation, close bracket, hit enter. So what's your average unit price? Equals to, you're looking for what? Average. Type your average. Excel has displayed formulas for you that start with AB. So choose the one you want. You want to use what? Average. Average what? Average of this unit price. So just drag down. Here's the first cell that has the number you want to begin with, and close bracket, hit enter. This is your average unit price. So guys, that's it about VLOOKUP in Excel. Okay. So please, if you've come this far in my channel, Data Next with Angie, where we make where we make you feel at ease, feel blissful, feel happy. If you've come this far here, guys, please hit the subscription button, like and share to your friends, to your family to benefit from this wonderful channel. Okay? And that's all about VLOOKUP function, vertical lookup function, where you want to use the first column of a table and return a value from another column of a table. Okay? I hope we find it easy. So that's it. So in our next class, we're going to be learning index match. I would have, joined index match with this particular class, but I want us to really master VLOOKUP. Okay, to know what lookup value is, to know what the table array is, to know what column index number means, and to know what range lookup means. So that's why I'll not be including index match in this particular lesson. So in our next class, we're going to be learning index match. So guys, that's all for today. Until next time, ciao.